Hello, everyone. In this episode, we will be focusing on English conversation. Listening to English conversation is an essential part of improving your English language skills. It can help you improve your listening, speaking, and comprehension skills.
Hey, Ronica. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thanks. What's keeping you busy these days?
Not much. Just feeling the pressure from my parents to start working now.
Oh, I see. Is there any serious problem you're dealing with, or is it just a typical parental pressure?
Yeah, my parents are putting some pressure on me to get married. They think I need to have a stable job before I can think about getting married.
If you consider their perspective, you might find that they're not entirely mistaken.
I don't know why are they forcing me to work and get married.
Listen, William. They have certain wishes and desires, and it's important to understand where they are coming from. It's worth putting yourself in their shoes to see things from their point of view.
I understand they want me to be settled in my life, but I'm not ready to get married.
Oh, come on, William. Starting work doesn't mean you have to get married right away. They are mainly concerned about your future.
But I don't have any skills, and how will I get a job? I feel lost and overwhelmed by the pressure to start working and get married.
Yes, that's true, William. Without any skills, nobody is going to give you any job, and it's understandable that you're feeling this way. Let's think about how we can help you figure this out.
How can you help me with that? Is there anything on your mind?
Nowadays, there are a lot of opportunities online for work. Have you ever tried to search for anything?
I haven't tried looking for work online before, but I've seen people who work online and have become quite successful.
That's nice, William, but it's not enough. You need to do more online research to get comprehensive information.
I understand, Ronica, but I'm not sure what exactly I should be searching for. Can you give me some guidance or specific keywords to start with?
No. You have to understand what you like to do. For example, I like video editing, so I learned it, and now I provide the service to those who need it.
But I don't know what I like. What should I do now?
It's okay not to know what you like right away. Take your time to explore different things, and you'll eventually find out what truly resonates with you.
Let's start by giving you some ideas of what I like to do so that you can suggest something specific for me to search. I really enjoy designing, especially graphic design and user interface design. Do you think you could help me find some resources or areas to focus on?
That's great, William. It's important to find where your interests lie and dive deeper into them. Since you're interested in design, particularly UI/UX, there are a lot of valuable resources out there. Have you looked into online courses or design communities?
No, never. I didn't check anything related to that. I guess I've been a bit overwhelmed and didn't know where to start. It seems like there's so much out there, and I didn't want to get lost in the sea of information.
I understand, William. It can be overwhelming when you're just starting out, but breaking it down into manageable steps can make it easier. First, think about what specific aspect of design you're most passionate about. Is it more about creating visually appealing graphics, or are you more interested in the functional aspect of user interfaces and user experience?
That's a good point. I think I'm interested in both, but if I had to choose, I'd lean more towards user interface and user experience design. I love the idea of creating something that's not only beautiful, but also user-friendly and intuitive.
That's a great focus. UI/UX design is a fascinating field with a lot of opportunities. To start, you could look into some free resources online to get a basic understanding. Websites like Coursera, Udemy, and even YouTube have introductory courses on UI/UX design.
That sounds like a good plan. I feel more comfortable starting with some free resources to see if it's something I really want to pursue. Are there any particular courses or tutorials you would recommend for a beginner?
Sure, I can recommend a few. On Coursera, there's a highly rated course called UI/UX Design Specialization by the California Institute of the Arts.
Wonderful. I am glad that you have guided me in this.
Apart from what we've discussed, there are other areas like programming, graphic design, and digital marketing that could be worth considering. It's always good to keep an open mind and explore various options to find what truly resonates with you.
How long do you think it will take to learn the skills I need?
That's a great question, William. The time it takes to learn a skill can vary widely depending on several factors. For example, if you're looking to learn something like programming, it might take a bit more time due to the complexity and depth of a knowledge required. You'll need to understand various concepts, languages, and frameworks, which can take several months to a few years.
I see. That makes sense. Programming does seem pretty complex. What about something like digital marketing? I've heard it might be quicker to pick up.
Yes, digital marketing is generally quicker to learn compared to programming. If you're focused and can dedicate consistent time each week, you could grasp the basics of digital marketing within a few months. Digital marketing involves understanding strategies, tools, and platforms to effectively promote products or services online. While it's quicker to learn, becoming highly proficient and staying updated with the latest trends will still require ongoing effort.
I've noticed that people always highlight their successes and never their failures.
That's true, William. I completely agree with you. In fact, there are many scammers out there who sell their courses by only showcasing their successes. You have to be very careful about that.
Is English speaking important to the field?
Absolutely. Having a good command of English is essential for freelancers. It greatly impacts your ability to communicate effectively with clients, collaborate with other professionals, and reach a wider audience. Good English skills can open up a world of opportunities for freelancers and play a vital role in their success.
Oh, I see. But my English speaking is not well.
Hey, it's totally fine. There are plenty of ways to improve your English speaking skills. You can try out various language exchange apps available on the Google Play Store to chat with people and practice speaking English. It's a fun and effective way to enhance your language skills.
Thank you so much. My communication is also not good.
No worries. You can improve your communication skills through practice. You can definitely make strides. It's not as daunting as it may seem at first. With consistent effort, you'll notice significant improvement.
Yes, how can I improve that?
Always pay close attention to the speaker while they are talking. Listening is crucial in order to fully understand your client's needs. It's important to avoid interrupting the speaker, as it shows respect and demonstrates that you value what they have to say. Furthermore, by actively listening, you can gain valuable insights and build stronger relationships with your clients. So, remember to always listen attentively and show genuine interest in what others have to say.
Please share more tips with me.
It's important to communicate clearly and at a moderate pace. When we speak too quickly, it can be challenging for others to understand us, and important details might be missed. Taking the time to speak clearly and at a slower pace ensures that our message is effectively communicated and understood by those we are speaking to.
Where and how can I find work after learning?
You know, I'll be honest with you. Many people think that they will get work right after learning, but it's not quite that simple. It takes a bit more than that.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.
Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to this new episode. Today's topic is pretty interesting. You can relate with your life and improve your own relationships. Apart from that, you are going to listen to native speakers that will improve your listening skills and conversational skills. At the end of the video, we are going to learn some new English words. So watch till the end and enjoy the episode.
Hey, Elena. I am not feeling good today, my friend.
What's on your mind? Is everything okay? Feel free to open up to me.
Nothing serious. But I don't know. My relationships are not good.
Paul, it's evident that you're not happy in your relationships. It's important to address this and figure out what's causing your unhappiness. I'm here to support you through it.
Thanks, Elena. How is your relationship with your people?
My relationships with my people are thriving. With my close friends, I always try to be a good listener and show empathy. I believe that understanding their feelings and perspectives is crucial.
Is just listening enough for a healthy relationship? I make a conscious effort to be an attentive listener, yet I find that my relationships are not thriving as I'd hoped.
Good question, Paul. Listening is definitely important. But building strong relationships involves more than just that. Understanding, empathy, trust, and communication are also crucial factors in fostering healthy and thriving relationships.
Good points. I agree with you.
It's important to show genuine interest in the other person's thoughts and feelings, be there for them in good and bad times, and communicate openly and honestly. These qualities can help in creating strong and meaningful connections with others.
Elena, I always make an effort to support them during their hard times, but when I find myself in need, it saddens me that nobody is there for me. This is where my relationships start to falter, and it's disheartening.
It's really a shame when some people only contact you when they need something. It feels pretty disheartening to realize that certain folks only remember you when they're looking for help.
You know, I used to like a girl and I proposed to her.
Wow, who was the girl? Did she accept your proposal?
Don't be happy, Elena. She rejected my proposal.
Why, I mean, how? How did you propose to her?
I took her to my favorite spot in the park. I got down on one knee, told her how much she meant to me, and asked her to spend the rest of her life with me. But she said no.
That sounds lovely. Did you have a conversation with her before proposing?
No, never. I didn't have a direct conversation with her about it before proposing. I wanted the moment to be a surprise, and I had been dropping hints here and there, so I believe she had an idea that it might happen soon.
Cool. What type of hints did she give?
Whenever I glanced at her, she would flash a bright smile, and I couldn't help but believe that she had feelings for me.
Only giving a smile is not enough, and you shouldn't propose to someone directly.
Then, how should I impress a girl and propose?
Well, building a strong foundation of friendship and understanding is crucial before proposing to someone. Take the time to truly get to know her likes and dislikes, her dreams and aspirations. Show genuine interest in her life and make meaningful memories together.
You mean I have to be a friend of hers before proposing to a girl?
Absolutely. Being a friend allows you to truly get to know her, understand her values, and build a strong foundation for a successful relationship. It's important to establish a connection and trust before taking the next step towards something more serious.
I totally agree with you, Elena. There is no doubt.
Being friends first can help you both determine if you are truly compatible and share similar interests and goals. So, take your time to be a good friend first. And when the timing feels right, you can consider taking your relationship to the next level. When you feel confident that you both share a deep connection and understanding, express your feelings honestly and openly.
Thank you so much, Elena. I had no idea about these cool things before.
I have many things to share if you are interested.
Sure, why not? I'm actually really curious to learn more about this topic too.
Great. Let me share some common mistakes you should avoid.
Mistakes? Okay. It's also important to know.
Don't compare your girl with other girls or your ex. Each person and relationship is unique, and it's important to appreciate and focus on the present. Give your current relationship the opportunity to flourish by seeing your partner for who they are, not by measuring them against others. It's all about creating a genuine connection and leaving unnecessary baggage behind.
That's a good point. I also don't like comparing myself to another guy.
Another thing to consider is patience. Building a strong relationship takes time and effort. Don't rush things or get frustrated if everything doesn't fall into place immediately. Give each other space to grow and understand one another.
Yes, it's correct. Even listening is crucial. Truly listening to your partner shows that you value and respect their thoughts and feelings.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure to really listen to what they have to say and respond thoughtfully.
Sure, there's a natural and conversational take on the topic of people being too commanding.
Too much commanding. In relationships, it's crucial to avoid being overly controlling. Even though it might seem like you're being assertive, it can make the other person feel undervalued. Instead, it's beneficial to approach discussions with empathy, offering suggestions rather than commands. This promotes a more balanced and respectful relationship where both parties feel valued and understood.
Thanks, Elena. We've talked about girls, so now...
Hello, my friends. Now it's time to learn some new words. Why should you learn new words? The more English words you know, the better you can communicate your needs, ideas, thoughts, and feelings to other people in English. Vocabulary is essential for understanding too.
The word is abrogate.
Abrogate. Officially cancel or end a law. Synonyms for cancel. Example: the president can abrogate an old law if it's no longer useful. Another example: the school decided to abrogate the rule that banned using cell phones in class.
The next word is intimidate.
Intimidate. Intimidate means to make someone feel afraid or less confident. Synonym: threaten. Example: the bully tried to intimidate the younger students by making mean comments and showing off his strength. Another example: the large, aggressive dog can intimidate people who are not used to being around animals.
The next word is keep mum.
Keep mum. keep mum means to stay silent or not talk about something. Example, he promised to keep mum about the surprise party so he didn't tell anyone. Another example, she decided to keep mum about the secret until the right time to reveal it.
The next word is optimist.
The next word is optimist. Optimist. A person who always expects good things to happen. Synonyms, positive thinker. The first example is, even when it rains on his birthday, he remains an optimist and enjoys the day indoors. The second example, even after failing the exam, she remained an optimist and believed she would do better next time.
The next word is pass away.
Pass away. A polite way to say that someone has died. For example, her grandfather passed away peacefully in his sleep last night. Another example, after a long battle with illness, he passed away surrounded by his family.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.
Hello and welcome to our English lesson, where we'll be discussing the weekend. For those who may be unfamiliar, the weekend is the part of the week when you typically don't have to work. It's a time to relax and unwind after a busy week. Anyway, before we get started with the episode, would like to say hello to everyone, and thank you so much for your love and support of this channel.
Hey Nancy, let's talk about the weekend.
Yes, weekends are a valuable part of our lives as they offer us the opportunity to spend quality time with friends and family and engage in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. It's a time to recharge and refresh ourselves for the upcoming week.
Yes. On weekends, some people enjoy going out and socializing, while others prefer to relax at home. It all depends on what brings each person joy and fulfillment during their time off.
Hey Lucas, absolutely, weekends are a perfect time to explore new hobbies or learn new things. Some may even take the opportunity to enroll in a language class or practice a musical instrument. The possibilities are endless, and it's a chance to invest time in personal growth and self-improvement.
That's correct. What are some common activities people do on the weekends?
Well, Lucas, there are countless activities that people enjoy during the weekends. Some folks relish the opportunity to immerse themselves in nature by going for a refreshing hike, taking a leisurely bike ride, or having a picnic in the park.
Right. Some people find joy in exploring their creativity through activities like painting, crafting, or gardening. For many, weekends are a chance to catch up on reading and watch a new series.
It's shocking, but there are some people who don't like the weekend, and I don't understand why.
I know. I met a boy who told me that he hates weekends.
Oh my God. Really?
Yes. He said that I might be wrong, but I have always felt like most people usually get bored and don't know what to do with all that free time. See, I personally enjoy loneliness. Like, a lot.
It's so sad to hear that he felt like that. He must have been pretty frustrated with everyone pushing their ideas on him.
So, Nancy, do you personally like weekends?
Absolutely. I like weekends. Weekends are such a blessing, as I get to sleep in and avoid the morning rush to work. It's the perfect time to catch up on tasks that were left incomplete during the week and finally watch that movie I've been planning to see. Taking a break from the daily routine allows us to take a step back and appreciate things. I believe weekends are all about recharging, refreshing, and rejuvenating ourselves to tackle the upcoming week with renewed energy and focus.
Do you want to know how I spend my weekends?
Of course. Please share that.
I would like to spend my weekends waking up early and going for a walk, then have a meal before reading a chapter or two of a book. Then I would like to meet up with friends for some tea before heading home for dinner.
Wow. Sounds great.
That would be my ideal weekend. But because of my work, I am not able to do so. I have to work during the weekends, as it is the time when students are free the whole day. I am a tutor. My weekends I spend getting to class, then helping out in the class, and then staying back to answer questions from students.
Oh, I see.
I spend about 7 hours at work, including traveling time, on a Saturday and 10 hours on a Sunday. Usually after work ends, I am too tired to do anything. I will head straight home for dinner and relax. I have canceled many plans with friends over the weekends because of work. That is not to say I do not like my work. I actually prefer this arrangement as I dislike crowds. Over the weekends, everywhere is packed. Getting a seat for a drink anywhere will require some waiting, so I am glad that I get to spend my weekends away from the crowd.
Lucas, it sounds like you have a unique way of spending your weekends. It's great that you have found a way to make the most of your time, even though it's influenced by your work schedule. It's also important to take some time for yourself and relax, especially after working long hours. I'm glad that you found a rhythm that works for you, even if it means avoiding the weekend crowds.
Yes, Nancy, but we are forgetting about exercise.
Oh, yeah. Physical exercise is crucial for physical and mental health. Engaging in regular physical activity not only helps to keep the body in good shape, but also plays a significant role in maintaining mental well-being. It's a fantastic way to relieve stress, improve mood, and boost overall feelings of happiness.
Activities like jogging, swimming, cycling, or even just going for a brisk walk can have remarkable effects on both the body and mind. Regular exercise also leads to better sleep, increased energy levels, and enhanced self-esteem. So it's worth incorporating physical activity into our daily routines to reap all these wonderful benefits.
I personally enjoy playing games, and it could be any game. The choice often depends on the season. During winter, I like to play volleyball and badminton. On the other hand, during the summer, I find pleasure in playing soccer and basketball. Playing games not only helps me stay physically active, but also allows me to bond with my friends and family. The friendly competition and the joy of playing together make these moments truly special.
That's right. My favorite game is football. I used to play a lot during my childhood. Still, I play whenever I get time to play. I have a group of friends with whom I play every weekend. Playing football not only keeps me fit, but also brings back wonderful memories from my childhood. I believe that sports are a great way to stay active and relieve stress.
I think many people like gardening. It's a great way to connect with nature, relieve stress, and take a break from the fast-paced world we live in. There's something truly satisfying about planting a seed, nurturing it as it grows, and then reaping the rewards of your hard work when you see beautiful flowers bloom or delicious vegetables ripe for the picking.
Nancy, I completely agree. Gardening is a wonderful way to find joy in nature. It's so gratifying to see the fruits of your labor as plants grow and thrive. I always find it therapeutic to spend time in the garden, tending to the plants and enjoying the peaceful environment.
Do you think weekends should be longer? Why or why not?
Nancy, as much as I'd love longer weekends, I think the current length is just right. Longer weekends would be great for relaxation and spending time with family and friends, but it might also disrupt productivity and work-life balance.
But I think longer weekends would allow for more time to recharge and would ultimately boost productivity by preventing burnout. We could find a balance that works for everyone.
Fine. Do you enjoy cooking special meals on the weekend? If so, what do you like to cook?
Yes, I love cooking on the weekends. I usually like to experiment with new recipes for pasta dishes or try my hand at baking different types of bread. How about you?
That sounds awesome, Nancy. I'm not much of a cook, but I do enjoy grilling outside when the weather's nice. It's always fun to try new recipes for marinades and sauces.
How often do you spend weekends with family or friends?
Well, I try to spend time with family and friends when I can. It's challenging due to my work schedule, but I make an effort to plan activities or get-togethers during the little free time I have on weekends.
What's the most memorable weekend you've had in the past year?
I think the most memorable weekend for me in the past year was when I went on a hiking trip with a few close friends. We explored a breathtaking trail, and the whole experience was truly unforgettable. Yours?
Hey Lucas, that hiking trip sounds amazing. As for me, the most memorable weekend in the past year was when I went on a road trip to the countryside with my family. We visited some beautiful locations, had lovely meals, and spent quality time together. It was truly a memorable experience.
How do you usually prepare for the upcoming week during the weekend, niece?
Well, Lucas, during the weekend, I like to plan and organize my week ahead. I make a to-do list, prioritize tasks, and set goals for the upcoming week. I also like to meal prep and take care of any household chores to ensure a smooth start to the week.
If you found the video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel.